Started out slow, wheels slipping on the track. Didn't have the speed, now there's no looking back. Gotta lean in, gotta trust the drive. Now the Widowmaker's burning up the sky. No wrecks, no doubt, just grip and flow. We ride the edge, feel the engines grow. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Rubber's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the flag, I know my fate. Hold the wheel, hold the line. Gas it up, it's winning time. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Feel the fire, hear the engines pop. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. Hold the wheel, hold the line. Gas it up, it's winning time. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Rubber's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the flag, I know my fate. On the track, didn't have the speed, now there's no looking back. Gotta lean in, gotta trust the drive. Now the Widowmaker's burning up the sky. No wrecks, no doubt, just grip and flow. We ride the edge, feel the engines grow. We ride the maker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Rubber's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the flag, I know my fate. Hold the wheel, hold the line. Gas it up, it's winning time. We ride the maker racing, we don't stop. Feel the fire, hear the engines pop. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. No wrecks, no doubt, just grip and flow. We ride the edge, feel the engines grow. We ride the maker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. Rolling thunder down the track, never looking back. I'm built to last. Was crawling once, now I'm flying high. A ghost in the mirrors, watch me touch the sky. No wrecks, no fear, I'll ride the line. Feel the fire, let the engines cry. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Gray hair, steel heart, chasing dreams. One last lap, hear the tires scream. Tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, it's earned in flames. Every battle, every scar, it stakes my name. Robin tracing but wrecking ain't. I see that checkered flag, I know my fate. Hold tight, feel the wind rush by. It's more than racing, it's how we fly. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Widowmaker slide through dust and smoke. Cross that line, hear the thunder stroke. Thunder stroke. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Widowmakers fly through dust and smoke. Cross that line, hear the thunder stroke. Thunder stroke. Thunder stroke. Thunder stroke. Rolling thunder down the track, never looking back, I'm built to last. Was crawling once, now I'm flying high. A ghost in the mirrors, watch me touch the sky. No wrecks, no fear, I ride the line. Feel the fire, let the engines cry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday night, and we are about ready. If I think my wheel's working, yes, it is. And we're about ready to go to the ring. There's lots of people talking about there's going to be a good night. Well, I think it's going to be a full night. I think we're going to be here all the way to midnight, trying to do what we need to do. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat. So, hello, Keely, Lee, Damo, Silver Surfer. Who else? Just the four so far chatting. But welcome, folks. It's a warm one. We've had rain for today. We've also gained a subscriber. Big Matt 420. Thank you very, very much. Subscribing with your Prime. Very much welcome. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thank you, Big Matt. So that's 3 subscribers now on the Twitch. It's all coming back. Yeah, likes would be good. But we're going to start this one early because I think there's some... there's a desire that I need to do well at the ring. It is one of my most feared tracks. It's one of those events that is just... It has to be done, doesn't it? The ring is so iconic that it's one of those things that you just have to go and face the challenge, don't you? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to face up to it. What car do we need? I don't know. I think it's the Suzuki, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, somebody's just said it there, haven't they? You'll love the 6 minutes in, then red lap. Yeah, we know that's going to happen. So if we go back to Le Mans, we've just got that time. That's we did a 309.083, 856th, which wasn't a bad result. 2 million credits, thank you very much. Get them in the bank. Thank you, Big Matt. And where are we at the AMG? At the AMG, we haven't done the entry thing for that. I think we need to do that. We are outside of our top 10. We're 25th in our time trial. That's really poor. We need to go and visit that again, don't we? And then the GR3 at the Red Bull Ring. Where are we? We're nowhere near our top 10, are we? Again, look at that. 23rd. Guys, what the hell's going on? What I have done today is I've tweaked my brake pedal. So my brake pedal has been tweaked and toughened up. So I don't know if we're going to see anything different. Don't know if we're going to see anything slightly strange. One thing we could do, though, I suppose, before we start, is just have a little recalibrate. See what that brings about. Hadn't thought to do that. Let's see what happens. Brake pedal. Well, that's not majorly stiff, but it is. Accelerator's good. Clutch does its thing. Yeah, we haven't got anything else to do there, have we? Might as well do it. Brake pedal. Accelerator. Brake. Keeps dropping, look. Keeps dropping. Let's keep it pressed down. Press OK. Don't know why it keeps dropping. That's a strange thing. However, that's where we are. There's something... Well, I've got to catch up with the chat. Such a sister thing to do. Who don't love the ring? Yes, yes. Damn. Damo Atlee. Da-da-da. Just men being boys, Keely. Right, back in. Let's go and do this. Let's go and make a start. Just before the 7:30. So what's the deal? World record is 8:17. $8:22.4 for Hayden, both his accounts. Enakuna is up in third with 8:22.9. So my guesstimation on time, we're going to be here around about 24th, 25th. What is the gold? 8:32.689. Oh yeah, so 38th place. Big Popper just outside. I'm sure he's going to jump on tonight and take that to the top of the tree, though. So he's got the fastest livery on as well. So that's going to suggest everything. How many people have done this? 72 people. So all I've got to remember is 8:32.6. We're going to use a red car and then a blue car. Everybody knows why. Sing the song. Wait for it to load up. The big loading screen. Oh, what's happening on the PS app? I just heard that go dong. Ah, somebody's sending me some setups. Very nice. There'll be a video early in the middle of the week. Happy days. Right, we're at the ring. We're in the little Suzuki Swift Sport. Settings for today: assist, traction control 1, default OBS, counter steer assistance on strong. It's a front wheel drive car. I really think we'll probably be able to take those off. Controller settings. Number 37 on your list, Jim. Best mates with depressed Batman. You're number 37. Number 37. On up-tempo Robin. Oh, yes. Yes. It's a great name, up-tempo Robin. He certainly is. Randy's there as well, look. Not going to shout too much about the guys down the bottom end of the table. Fat Man's not had a good week. Look, 8:28. Az is up in 9th. That's a terrific lap. Tess Tickles is up there, and Damo's in 5th, Lee in 4th. Happy days. Let's make a start. Let's see what this brake palace did. 4th and 5th of your friends, Jim. Yeah, that's what you say. Is it the old track or is it the? It is the old track. Let's see. Is that every corner 4th gear? Is the big league. You know what it's like with the ring. We end up chasing it all night long. I'm guessing 4th gear just stops the wheel spin and the slidey stuff. Lots of corners in 4th. Let's get the times up and see what we're doing. First lap's just a sighter. We'll work out where 6th is. There's a turbo. Doesn't seem to want to do a lot. Short, shifty, misty, I guess. Basically never 3rd. Okay, we hear that. End of these rumble strips on the left, braking down to 4th. Haven't really got any sort of vision of what's on pace yet. There's just absolutely no boost showing. No boost whatsoever. Here we go down the mountain. This will be interesting. We use 3rd there. Short shift around the start of the gear indicator. Okay. You're all coaching me from early on. Right. I don't think the braking mark's going to be the blue writing on the wall or floor, is it? Bit later. Double dip on the brakes. Pretty much the only place to use 3rd. Hey Nate, welcome. Sorry, I didn't spot who said that earlier. I was just trying to race and concentrate. It's always fun, right? Get this rev counter up there. Come on. Burying my foot into the floor. Didn't get to 6th gear ever. Not slowing down for this, no lift. 100 mile an hour, is that the lot? That's all she's got. 103. Tremendous. Feels incredibly slow. Here we come round to plant pot for the first time. Here's plant pot on the curb around there. Could get that bit more aggressive, I think. Ooh, slidey, slidey. Come on. Can be fast around there for sure. Always multitasking, Keely, always. Right, down to donkey for the first time. That could be tragic. Just keep in 5th next time. $108 now. That downhill helps tremendously. 4th gear around this corner, one would suggest, for the next one. Roll and coast, there we go. Carousel number 2. Morning, Hayden, welcome. Now I've got to time this dive into this corner correctly. There it is. Up into 5th gear. We've got the downhill, so we're looking for what point do we change into 6th gear to try and make the gains. 116, there we go. It's counting up. Happy days. We've got about 50 seconds to get to the finish line for gold. There's no way in the world we're going to do it first try, is there ever? No. Halfway line, says Damon. Damon? Damien. I short shifted on Damien there. Ooh. So close to gold. So close. We've got to try and really bust a nut on this one. Need to clear this ghost. Big time. Stopping getting in my eye line. There we go. Now we can start to push. Come on, let's go. Want him to fade into the dim and distant past, and we will really start to accelerate and go away. Although we're not chasing a ghost at this point then, are we? We're still doing it solo. But as somebody said, somebody described it earlier in the week as just being a leisurely kind of coasty drive. There's loads of room on the track for this car. It doesn't go tremendously quick. You've got time to think about stuff. The car's not out of control at any point. It is really quite drivable. Keep it within its limits. It will go where you point it, I guess. Just got to find those places to keep it flat out. And we'll find it. Perfect to learn the track. Yes, absolutely. It should be good. And then you try it in a faster car and think, holy hell. Yeah, we discussed that already, Hayden. They will go off. When I change to the next colour ghost, we will we'll turn the assists off because it's front wheel drive. I'm just demonstrating that it can be done with assists, and if you are struggling you can use the assists and there's no problem. Don't forget what the base aim of the channel is to prove to people that are really slow that you actually can do this with assists and shit the bed. Okay. Let's turn them off now then. Not doing a half a red lap, not a chance. Replay, save best, save replay, save best lap replay, that's the one. Settings, assist, stretch control off. ABS default, counter steer assistance off, and then we're gonna exit. Are we gonna exit, or are we just gonna load ghost? Yeah, we need to be in a blue one. We need to exit. Yes, we do. Try and get gold with them on. It shouldn't be that hard, should it really? Yeah, probably. Time trial. That one. That one. That one. Red, blue. Okay. Yeah, I'll put them back on again to get gold, because that's the point of why we do this. Is to definitely guarantee that people who need the help get the help, and they can see how it works. We're only 2 seconds away, so need to be further to the left there so I don't have to lift. Open that line up a little bit more. That's better. Into that corner earlier. There we go. I'm going to go into 6th, just at the top of this crest here for the downhill. There we go. We don't have the time against the Ghost, but never mind. I can brake a little bit later into here now, I think. Ooh, Chihuahua. Damien described it as ragdolling to get the car around the corner. Interesting. Going a little bit faster there than I was last time. Throttle and brake together there. Now I know Azza's very good at calling out the split times. I think I need to be a 50 on split 1, I think, if I remember what he said. Massive coast and roll round there. Get the front end steering really well. I'm steering wheel and pedals, Keely. I have the benefit of a Fanatec system. And it's a fairly decent setup, I would like to say. A GT Extreme, which is the latest PlayStation edition of a Fanatec DD Plus, and we have the version 3 inverted pedals, which I need to do an update video again. Nice, as of recent times. Because in the last year it has really performed well for me. I've got much quicker. I didn't start with, admittedly, because of some of the issues. And the guys that have just got the 598s now, they are experiencing some of those issues as well. Bedding in, teething problems, software problems from the manufacturer. Just all a little bit frustrating, and they get you down a little bit. But they will resolve it, they will fix it, they'll work out what the problem is, and they will just bear with them. Make sure you keep an eye on their website for the latest update or patch or whatever it's going to be. And it will come, it will happen. Now, it feels frustrating at the start, and it feels a little bit as it's all quite personal, and you'll see people trying to tell you it's your fault and not the fault of the supplier or the manufacturer. They're trying to suggest you've done something wrong, and it isn't. You're doing everything right. You just got to wait for them. They will come good. I only feel I'm about 2 seconds quicker. Fifth gear. Oh, fourth. Need to really smooth that up through there. If we can find a line through there that doesn't use the curbs, and we can stay in the fastest gear, we'll be really quick through there. Yeah, there's been a lot of adjustment. I think if I was to go further into the setup and start to understand and learn what each of the setup adjustment things do, I could probably eke out some more time, really. I mean, if we're generally going to start a series, if I'm generally going to start a series for no assists, if I can tweak my setup a bit to be more, I'm going to say responsive, but I don't think that's what I want. If I want it to talk to me more about feel and how it's going. Good evening, Azza. There aren't many games that are cross-play. Forza, maybe, is about where you are. My opinion is if you're going to get an Xbox, you might as well get a PC. Or a gaming laptop. You know. And gaming laptops are going to be roughly about the same spec as the Xbox. Good evening, Azza. Evening, Sammy. Good evening, Fat Man. You've already got the Xbox, no drama. The Xbox is a decent machine, but you can get all the Xbox games on the PC, so if you had something like, oh, what's it called? The thing that costs £8 a month, you can get all the Xbox games on there, so. Where are we? 8:22, 8:23. $32.3 is gold with all the assists. Now we're going to turn the assists off next time I die. Didn't get past the red ghost early this time, did we? Having space for all of them, yeah. I've got mine lined up on a set of IKEA, like sideboard unit. They're all set up there, just not plugged in. I just have to choose a monitor and a control method and plug it in and it's good to go. You've approved your... Oh, there's an interesting thing, Lee. A faster USB-C. Yeah, I've just purchased new data cables for my LAN today. They're arriving tomorrow. I'm going up to Cat 8, sorry. Cat 8, and we should see a noticeable increase of reliability, not necessarily speed, from a router to my machines. And then I want a 2.5 gigabyte router switch, so I can get full speed through to my PC, which would be nice. See if we can close in on that blue ghost at all. Try and get a bit of coast going. Here's a corner that I probably should never change down to third. Hey, come on. Gimped on the USB cable. Yeah, I don't know how that's supposed to work. Why they would... I suppose it is cost. Or whether they don't think it needs it. Half a second down. Wow. Sure, I can hold that entry to that corner much wider down the left-hand side and get a better acceleration through there. With no TC, third gear in the slow corners would help. Yeah, okay. With no TC... With TC on, third gear would help. Okay. I read that the wrong way round. First time. I read on as no. Backwards in my brain. There's a demonstration of just where it does help. See that timer counterway. Now we've caught up a fair whack. Now we're gonna try and just be smarter than the ghost was. We talked about trying to smooth the line and keeping it in fifth. Cut the gear changes out. We're losing it slightly there, should have been fourth. But we'll keep it in fifth anyway. Get around plant pot. Fourth gear for this one, definitely. Tighter on the apex here, hopefully. There we go. Little bounce on the brakes to start with. Yeah, Hayden's just reminded me to use 4th, 5th and 6th only when I turn off TC. Hayden missed the first 2 minutes of the stream. All good reminders though, because my brain takes a while to fill that gap. So... we lost a little bit through Donkey. Double down here. Back on the gas. That will be in the 20s, surely. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, going back a few minutes for the conversation, that's what I think I need to do next, is really start to dig into my settings on my wheel. Start to feel and understand the feedback more. $31.6. So whatever time Sam did, he did in 2 laps. There you go. Different class. No, not on my list, Sam. You're a streamer in your own right. You don't need me advertising your channel, pal. You won't be on my list at all. You're a bigger channel than me, so my channel's dedicated to the young, not the younger generation, but to those who aren't so good. Those that are really good want to go and see somebody really fast. They can go and see your channel, Sam. You do enough promotion, and I don't need to do it for you. Haven't removed you, never accepted you, fella. Never had your main account on mine. It's not an ouch. It shouldn't be an ouch. Sam's a bigger, better streamer than I am, so he's... You don't see Jimmy Broadbent with Super GT on his and etc., do you? I don't know then, Sam. You're not on the top of my list. You shouldn't be anyway, because, you know, streaming-wise, this is for me, this is my channel. Don't need to advertise. We know you're fantastically quick, so don't need to have you on the top of mine. I've got no chance of catching you. So no point coming to second to another streamer every week. I might as well just hang my steering wheel up and just say, no, Sammy's the man. Go watch Sammy. Not being rude about it, it's just genuinely honest. It's... I don't know why I'd do it. You've surpassed my channel in subscribers, so you're big enough and better enough to do it yourself. I helped you while you were smaller, and now you can drive on and go and be as big a streamer as you can. Come on, fifth gear, get on. I'm hoping it'll be 20s, but I don't think it will because I've run out of gas in fifth. The guy behind me's catching. I've got to mind another 0.6 of a second. Another 0.8 of a second because the bugger's just got past me. Slidey, slidey. I tried that in fifth last time and I didn't think it had the oomph. So fourth gear this time wasn't any good either. No, that's dead. Okay, happy days. It is advertising, Sam. When you come on my stream whilst I'm doing it and say, oh, I tell you what, I'll just have 10 minutes on it. I'll get gold and then finish. And then you're half an hour and come back with a time probably 10 seconds quicker. That is advertising. It's your inane drive to be the winner that makes you do it. You didn't do what you said you did. And when we saw your time, you were 2 seconds quicker than gold, and you went on to then spend another 20 minutes annihilating everybody to go top of the friends list. So you are advertising, you are using my stream to do it, and you probably shouldn't, because you are a streamer in your own right, and you probably shouldn't come in on somebody else's stream and demonstrate your abilities whilst you're on it. You can use your channel to do that, not mine. Sorry if you feel that's a little bit as though I'm out of order, but it is my channel, my friend, and at the end of the day, I'm trying to promote myself as well, so use your channel to promote you. No. You said I'm just going to go and get gold, and you didn't. You got gold and then went and smashed it, and then turned off and went away. So, you were doing it for yourself, not for anybody else. But that's your competitiveness, and I get that, but it doesn't need to be on my stream, so it's not going to be on my stream. So I appreciate all your support in the past, but as a streamer on your own right, that's a bigger channel than me, you can do it yourself. I'm not going to do it for you anymore. I deliberately don't go on other people's channels and follow their times and take their ghosts and do that so that it's just about me. See you, Sam, you grumpy twat. Not interested in somebody that wants to use my channel to promote themselves. It's... Nah, exactly. Go and do it yourself, Sam. Go and play your own game. Ever since he wrecked me that day, it's been a constant battle with Sam. He doesn't seem to realise. He thinks it's okay to use other people to promote him, and I'm not going to do it. But enough of that. We'll get on and do our own thing. Absolutely. Let's go and get that 20s. Where are we on the rankings board? Let's have a look at that. We're into gold now. Top 6,700. 34th. We're not massively in, are we? We're just up there. Thank you, Keely. Like I say, if anybody doesn't like the way that is, you are more than welcome to go and watch any stream you like. I won't go onto another streamer's channel and try and use their time to make me better off, or say, come and watch me, I'm faster than them. I won't do that. I also won't use other people's channels to make my channel what it is. It's got to be about me, and that's what it's got to be about. So assists, we'll take them off. But if anybody doesn't feel that's right and they want to go and watch Sam and not me, then that's the way it is. I get that. I don't think I've loaded a ghost. So. Settings, ghost. Cheers, guys. Right, so assists are off. Fourth gear and up only, okay. Hopefully we might be able to get a little bit more speed in the top end if we can get out the corners quicker. We'll see. Car will handle very differently without the contraction and the counter steer. It might be a bit more erratic into corners, might have to slow down that bit earlier, because it won't be as steady. We'll just follow the ghost for now. Oh, there we go. There's that big amount of counter steer that was needed. Had to do it manually. That time because you're struggling, okay. This is all about accelerating earlier, that's what it is. Trying to get the car faster through the corners, hold a higher speed. Thank you, Big Papa. Appreciate it, my friend. There's that line I wanted through that corner. Faster top speed. Slightly wider entry. You can see I'm gaining on the Ghost. It's a bit quicker through here. Took me 3 hits at the throttle to get that right round, going around the corner. Hey, Rapid. I'm hardly pummeling, am I? They're not that type of ring, sir. I'm glad somebody's seen the updated stream title, though. Cheers, my friend. Oh, I got the line wrong through there, didn't I? See if I can catch that up. That was an aggressive line. You're a good observer. But well spotted. I want this to be 4th, because I want the speed out the other side. There we go. Don't come back at me, you little blue monster. Gotta love the innuendo. It's a bit of clickbait, really. Come and watch me pummel the ring. No, it's never gonna happen. A, I'm not gonna pummel the ring, am I? And B, look at him, look how, oh. Oh, that's broke me heart. Look at him come here. I don't want him in my draft. I should have gone to 6th gear much earlier, but I was all emotional about the damn Ghost catching me up, look. Look at he's gone past me. We can do better than this. We've got to attack the curbs more, got to shorten the track more. Improvements are good. Don't call it the sphincter ring for nothing, says Big Papa. Absolutely right. I think I've got to be faster in, faster out. In all fairness. Lost it there, didn't I? A 39.99. Let's go, come on. Weak ABS might help, okay. Well. I guess if you want the car to slide a bit more, weak ABS will certainly help. But I guess that's also one of the techniques for going faster, is sliding the car into the corner, for sure. That's what she said, Big Papa. The innuendo keeps ticking along. Just going to try and get used to the no assists for a couple of laps. Boys will be boys, SJ. As for me, I'm definitely not like that, says Lee. Yeah. No comment. Incremental gains, that's all we're going to be doing tonight. There's going to be no massive smashing of the lap times, I don't think. Every lap I'm just going to be beating my ghost and trying to find the way past it and learn from it. Trying to be faster in all parts of the track. We can be quicker there for sure. Ooh. Are there any... No idea, SJ. But if you spot one, let us know. Use the chat while they just have a little bit of a love-in. All big old cuddle in the chat. Managed to find a bit of time on this one. Bottom of the hill was the real big change, I think. We managed to get in and out. Third wasn't very good there, was it? Down a fourth. Be a bit smoother through there with it. That's kind of worked. Come on. Sorry if I'm concentrating a bit. Is Azza getting faster? Good old Azza. I'm losing track of the conversation with SJ. I'm not keeping up. Didn't really hit that corner well again. Change gear on time and don't get emotional. Big Popper says, I'm fairly successful at the O-shaped tracks. Pats oneself. Be careful patting yourself on the back, Big Popper, that could hurt. Bacon sarnies. Who's having bacon sarnies at this time of day? That's like a breakfast meal. Pulled out too quick, yeah. Out of that corner, definitely. I didn't get the entry right. If I'd have just slid it in that bit earlier, it might have had a much better effect. $28.2. No sausages. I prefer a sausage to a bacon, I'm afraid. You can straddle sausages and all sorts, but you can't do that to a bacon, can you? Yellow one's definitely faster than the blue one. Me? Good evening, Rusco. Long time no see. Welcome back. Are we into the first hour yet? The first hour's gone. We're well smutty already. Surely we're allowed to go that way. I never mentioned a wobble knob. Never mentioned a wobble knob. Ever. There are no wobble knobs to hit here, are there? Gonna hit me up a wobble knob? No, there isn't one. At the next death, we'll check what time we're at. Rusco mainly catches the VODs. All well and good, sir. Thank you for supporting the channel and continuing to support so. You've been a long time supporter of the channel, and thank you very much, sir. Like I say, liking, watching, subscribing is all part of the process. And if that's as much as people can do, that's as appreciated as it can be. I'm really grateful for that. Rumour has it. You know what rumours do? Gonna get out to the right and try straight a longer acceleration out. Didn't work quite as well. We got it really good last time. Fanatec has stopped disconnecting, sir. It's been this way now for about a year, which is really good. We are learning to slide the car into the corner a little bit. You can't really do that with traction and counter steer. It's all about being in control and want to hang with this Ghost now. It's just faster last time out. We're not going to get 6th gear, but it'd be really nice if we could. Kind of holding pace, gaining a little bit. Shorter line might help. Straighter line. Try not to squeal the tyres. We were at 714. Oh, we've gone full Michael Jackson. Yeah, it doesn't seem to help the slipstreaming though. Seem to gain no benefit from it all. The bump draft is just the Ghost, it just doesn't want it. Tried something and it didn't work. Now we know we can be better around here because we were a bit rubbish last time round, so... Ooh. Tried to carry a little bit too much. See if we can catch that up. Stay flat in 5th. Not going to work. 4th gear. Oh, we almost lost it. Fifth much earlier and we're losing the gains, but... oh dear. Couple of bad corners there and we slogged behind the Ghost. Let's see if we can catch up a little bit, because we know that we lost a little bit here earlier, last time round. Come on. Now we can do better here. We can do better. There we go. This is where we do better. Come on. Yes. I'm trying to stay out of this innuendo section at the moment. Just trying to keep on the fringe. Keely's going for an asthma attack. Don't need an asthma attack. We're ahead of the ghost by a whole ghost section, and we're going faster downhill. Come on. Let's see if we can hold this to the end. 2 hands, maybe. We didn't hold it. We have. There we go. 8:27. Might as well stick with it as we're going. Gains are gains. But we're chasing the yellow ghost, not the blue one. Oh, yeah, that's blown it. Tried too hard. 8:27.3, and I need to take a bathroom break, so we'll just take that for 2 seconds. Replay, save best lap replay, and then we'll have a look, see where we are. Well down the bottom. 19th! Wow, top 20. That's been the highest we've been for a couple of weeks with these weekly time trials. I'll leave you to look at that a moment whilst I just have a moment. So, thank you for that. Apologies, folks. I just needed those couple of moments just to get rid of all that fluid. Here we are, 19th place, 8:27.3. We need to find 2.5 seconds to get to the 10th spot. And breathe, people. Oh, okay. More than 3 be careful. Yes. A walk in the sunshine. Yes. Happy days. Right. Let's go and change cars and put up a new ghost. Do we want to lose the... Yeah, we want to lose the blue ghost, don't we? Or do we? Should we just carry on doing what we're doing against the yellow one? We'll stay... the red, I think. Germany 2-1. Good evening, Geordie. Welcome. Has anybody slipped in that I haven't said hello to? Oh, I've done it again. I'm so sorry, folks. So... back to red. If you're not in bed by 10, go home. Right, I won't be in bed by 10. Clearly won't be. It's 21 foot. Yeah, no, not a chance of me being in bed. Good night, Rapid. You take care. Okay, settings, ghost. That one. 5 seconds in. I am 5 seconds inside the ghost. How deep can you get? Yeah, that is the question. I'm not going to change the ABS setting for now. We're just going to see top 1,500. That's all right. Chat is full of members. Who is in the top chat? First is going to be... Tia's not in tonight, so who's number 1? 2 is Keeley, 3 is Damo. Is Lee number 1? Lee's not number 1. I wasn't concentrating coming across the line, so we've lost out to the ghost. Let's do a catch-up on the ghost. Let's see if we can catch all that back up over this long lap. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, N10. That's a bit of local dialect. You tried the wider wheels on on your run and felt the tyres were faster. Okay. Maybe a bit more grip. Haven't been dirty enough. Well, who is number 1? That's the question. Italy down to 9 men. Oh. What is it you're watching, Silver? Are these Euro or World Cup qualifiers or something? Lichfield? Is that Lichfield? As in just south of the Birmingham? Surfer's number 1. Oh, yes he is. Surfer is number 1. Under 21s. Sorry, with the quick glance across to update on the old... Right, on the old chat. It's not enough to clock everything. Lichfield, yes. Thought that's what Lich meant. I've never really lived down that way. I think the closest I've got to Lichfield is Hinckley, which is a little way away. Losing to the ghost right from the start. It's this red car, it's very slow. Let's see if we can catch up though for some degree. Blow it. Try and teach yourself some stuff doing this. Sliding the car in really seems to work. It's just your eminent greatness, Silver. That's what it's got to be. Maybe YouTube believes your chat content is the greatest content there is. Maybe the smut meter is for you rather than against them. Healy's 20. Oh, that's good to know. Some young audience. Ragdoll it, Jim. Just throw it in there. Yeah, I probably need to start this lap again. He's getting away. I've got no draft. Never mind, we'll put a weak ghost in. It's all practice. 101 slow here. We need to be like 107, 108. It's your charm, says Silver. My charm, says Silver. Hey, Mad Max, welcome, sir. I see you posting on the Twitch there. Sorry, I haven't looked at the Twitch chat for a few minutes. Right, okay, he says. Now we know on that ghost we lost an absolute shed load of time through here, didn't we? Through this whole section. We can do better than that. Come on then, let's see what we can do. I'm miles behind this ghost. There's no way I'm going to catch this one. It's too far back. I need to concentrate going over the line next lap. Max says on the Twitch, I watched your 127 S10 long play last night. Brought back some memories. Initial gold on day one physics took me 11 hours. No assists other than ABS. Oh, chihuahua. Ooh, I don't think it's ever taken me that long to get a gold, except on the Nürburgring. I think that took me a long time, over like 3 nights. But that S10, the long play one, yeah, that's old. They're really old physics, and I think they've made it easier now. I think we will get back to doing S10. That will be one to do. Look at him scamper away. He's away, that little yellow ghost. We're going to catch him this time, though. We're not going to let him do that next time. We're going to follow him. We can be quicker through this bit, I know. Oh, we bucked the curb. That's not it. There is much more forgiveness in the physics, isn't there? Although, I think if you were to play the game from the start, as in, if you were to start the game now, I don't think you'd realise or understand just the changes people have to go through to adjust to the physics. I think that's a really good discussion point if you were really talking about how hard the game is now. I still think it's as hard to be fast, you know, and by fast I mean the faster guy's fast, although they will tell you that it's just technique and oh, flipping Jesus. Game feels better. That's a great point, Rusko. It feels better. Flipping, jeez. Trying to go too hard. Just Keeley to mention Bonnie Blue. First time ever mentioned on my channel. While we're talking about difficult games. Yeah, I think... I don't know. I'm stuck with words. I don't know whether it's more arcadey or more realistic. We won't get realism until they sort out some of the things that don't really work. Approach that corner wrong. Who is Bonnie Blue, says Big Papa. That's an explanation I'm not going to give you. See, whilst we're coming away from the conversation of while we're coming away from the conversation of a difficult or easy game, there is a question I have about Bonnie Blue, and that's about attitudes and acceptance, but we'll leave that a minute whilst we just talk about whether the game is harder or easier with the updates. So, I think there's 3 or 4 things that make the game easier for me now. I still find it difficult to be quick, and I think that half of that is my ability to learn and to experience and challenge myself on new things. So, Damo. That's beautiful, Damo. It's a great picture. that you draw. But yeah, I think my biggest challenge to the game is my ability to learn, or acceptance to learn. I'm of that age where I generally, my brain doesn't want to learn anymore. It's a very difficult thing to do, is to force an older brain to learn stuff. And half of the issue I have about being faster is I don't want to let go of what I've got, because if I try something different and it doesn't work, I won't be able to get back to where I was, or it's a fear that I can't get back to where I was in terms of speed. So I don't want to lose the good feel, but what I want to do here is I want to get in front of my red ghost and latch on to my yellow ghost, but at the minute I'm stuck in the wheel tracks of the red ghost. Gotta catch it. Come on. Oh, that's a great boost to my confidence, Big Papa. Thank you. More members than Bonnie Blue. It took me 3 years to get this far. It took her like less than a day. It's alright, Keely. So here's my question. Whilst we just finish the conversation, or sort of take a pause from the conversation about why I find it difficult to learn, is it acceptable in today's society for Bonnie Blue to do what she's done because it's seen as emancipating for the woman to be able to go and do that? Or do people just see her as just a young lady who's just a bit misguided? Or is it a good thing she's done? You know, that's the bit I struggle with. I think it's all well and good for a young lady to go out there and put herself out there and do that, but we're not allowed F1 sign girls. We're not allowed grid girls on F1, but Bonnie Blue's gone out and done that and done her thing, and that's where I think society today is a bit screwed up, you know? I know the youth of today will support Bonnie Blue in what she's done, and, you know, she's a brave girl for doing it and all that jazz, but just to me seems like, and I think Keely's just kind of struck on the head exactly what was in the back of my head in terms of it. But I know some people will look at her and go, well done, you've done a good thing. Good evening, Jeffers. How you doing, my friend? How you getting on with the old GT7, Jeff? Jeff is new to GT7. He only got it a couple of weeks ago, and he's got it to a point where he's comfortable with his new wheel, and he's putting a couple of hours in over the last couple of days. Just got to the international licenses. Very good. That's progress. Need to get onto that yellow ghost. What I do know is this red car is slow. Yeah, I won't trash Bonnie Blue for what she's done, because I actually think she was trying to just make money and make something for herself, and can't knock her for that, but there's got to be better ways to do it. I mean, nobody wants a naked racer, do they? I mean, we've talked about this before, but it won't work. You know, me taking my clothes off and sitting here driving is not going to get me viewers. And Amiga, if you're in, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. But, you know, I think there's a big difference between me taking my clothes off and sim racing than Bonnie Blue, probably. And that's probably a bad comparison, but... You know, if... Keely makes a good point. I'm going to read that out whilst I'm just on the straight. Why would you want to teach girls older or younger it's okay to open them legs and let tons of men enter a sacred facility? I get this society makes money, it's hard, and for women it's easy to sell sex. Because men buy into it, it's easy unfortunately, and it made her rich, but then it will affect her in years to come when she wants to settle. I think it's just mad. Fair play, but enough for me. That's a great point, Keely. It's a great point. You know, it's... You'd have to change your nickname anyway, Jim. What? Are we on the naked racer thing? Don't go there, boys. Velcro. Yeah, it's... Guys, I want to be known for my racing lack of talent rather than my lack of sexual appeal. Christ. At least I'm glad we can get to this position and have this conversation like adults without having to be demonetized on the YouTube. Sense of morals and dignity, exactly. Look how close those two were there. That's pretty decent. Now I want to get past the red one and latch onto the coattails of the yellow one. I think Keely's got a sensible head on. And my conversation was there only to tempt that out of her. Excuse the phrase. But genuinely, that's a level-headed situation and a level-headed way to think about that, because I don't know how it gets the publicity it does, other than just making YouTube and Twitch and whatever platform she's played it on a name for itself. It's... I know 60s and 70s had their wild times, but nothing really as much as that. And I'm starting to see more and more stuff on things like Twitter or X, as it's now called, about women going to places and doing artistic stuff. It's hardly blooming art, is it? You know, but the body is a form of art, one would suggest, and you know. I think marriage is more than that, Lee. For me, marriage is more than that. I've got a fairly flirtatious nature. I'm extremely flirtatious with my wife, and there can be times when I'm flirtatious around friends and others. But it's not meant to be, I'm going to cheat on my wife with the next person that comes along. It's just a way of being friendly and a way of letting your guard down and letting people know you're comfortable in their their environment. It's okay when it's acceptable. You know, but there's a massive difference between flirtatious and, as Keeley said, that's just going beyond what is acceptable. But marriage-wise, I 100% stand behind the vows of wedding, even though I'm not religious and all that stuff. Marriage is a sacred thing to me, and I know it is to many. It's worth a lot, you know, in terms of life goals and gains and aims. But in terms of, oh, here we go, we got the roll up the hill. That's right. I've been married 24 years, 25 next year. Not every day's been a great one. Yeah, and Big Papa's had his own other opinion of wedding and marriage and that kind of thing. You know, it's a sensible thing, and I think the point Keeley made about what happens to Bonnie Blue when she wants to try and settle down. I mean, yeah, it's going to have to be a guy who's comfortable with what she's done, because except for Big Papa, nobody else is going to know her, is she? I mean, it's one of those. You'd want to hope the person she actually settles down with is never gonna bring that up again, you know, on a bad day when you're not getting on and it's thrown in your face about what you did back then. I mean, you want to hope the person she finds isn't going to be that kind, you know. They are going to be that kind. I meant not that type of person. It's you'd hope it's for the right reasons. You'd kind of hope that for a lot of these celebs that go out there and do stuff. Madonna, for one, she was thought to be a little bit over the top when she was married, and all sorts of rumours flew around about Madonna and her first wedding and first marriage and all that lot. And, you know, she's grown up to be a great mother figure, and although a lot of people kind of criticise her, you can't knock what she's actually done. You know, she's been through a couple of rough marriages, but nothing on the far end of Bonnie Blue's scale. But, you know, it's Jesus, no, don't do it. Don't do it, you son of a... you slag. No. True, Jim, it'd be like throwing a sausage at the Champs-Élysées at this stage. Like a witness. No. Good evening, Dad. Plunge like a broken cat flap. So, I'm not going to get into the biology of it, but Dadge's painted picture is not entirely the reality. I can't read Jeff's. I can't look away from the screen for a minute. I just want to get through this tight first section. Need to get it to loosen up just a little bit, and then we will be riding on the storm. An otter's pocket. Healy's in tears. Now, yeah, punch lasagna. What's a punch lasagna got to do with it? A ripped slipper? What? Phrases I've never heard. somebody mentioned earlier that I would get to the point where the later lap red flag comes out, the red timer. An empty headlock. Now, there's a mental image. No. No. Where's my drink? A growler. Like a predator's forehead. Oh. That's done me. That's done me completely. And I'm sorry if I've missed you on Twitch, but a deflated balloon. No. Predator's forehead. That's... I'm done. That's... Kicked over trifle. Oh, no. I've struggled to keep up with chat tonight. In fact, the last 2 weeks, I've struggled to keep up with chat and keep my pace up and rhythm. You guys are killing it. You really are. Well done. A chewed up dog toy. Oh. Sweating. My eyes are streaming. I'm laughing, smiling. Superb. Sacrilege to kick over a trifle though, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh, there's too much pictorial information here. I need to get ahead of my red ghost and latch onto the back of the yellow one. Got to be down this hill that it happens, and then I've got to catch up through the bottom of the mountain. Great when we can say it and it just happens. Never going to be that way though, is it? Short shift to fifth, get the power down through here, and then we're going to try and lift and coast this corner. Didn't work. No. No. This takes the biscuit. We're not playing that game. No, not playing wet biscuit. Not a chance. It's doggy biscuit, isn't it? Yes. Michaela had to look that one up, didn't she? Soggy biscuit. Come on, we've taken a few goes at this. As Fatman said, we got stuck in a bit of a groove. Excuse the phrase. Let's see if we can actually put a time in. We've probably done 40 minutes since we cancelled that yellow ghost. Should have kept on with that, I think. We were on that roll then, and we haven't really... Gravy, oh. Biscuits and gravy. I'll never get my head round biscuits and gravy. Blue waffles. You're just incorrigible, Keeley. Right, we seem to be at the same sort of point as we were last time, and we pushed too hard too early. So we've just got to relax into this a little bit and just allow ourselves to just eke our way up on this dude. See if we can do it again. That's a better line. That's a better line. Don't need his back windscreen in my face. Got the run away from the red ghost. Hot cheese toasty. That's a visual I don't really want. Want to catch the yellow one. Come on. The Type D. USB Type D. Never. Oh, the chat is entertaining. Oh, well done, guys. You've kept me smiling at least after a sad moment. $101 still, midway between the two. Yeah, it's gone well beyond. It's still good though. Great chat. That drop down a third seems to lose the boost, doesn't it? But we've definitely left the red ghost. I think you're grasping at straws there about the update, Big Popper. Will any of the cars be blue? Come on. probably on the edge of the ghost, in all fairness. Oh, I don't know how I kept that in. Holy Chipotle, that was on the edge. Oh my lord. Let me just check what Dadges just said. I mean, the government could save money on building any more sperm banks. Just ask Bonnie. Yeah, okay. I'm not going there, Damo. No matter how many people said that to her words, I don't know how I kept that one in. Just the local sperm bank, innit? Just ring Bonnie Blue. Hey, welcome to... Yeah. You jacket, we pack it. No. I think we're doing alright. If we can just stick with this yellow ghost, we've set another time into the 26s. Then we've only got what? What time is it? Can't see my clock. It's 10:25. We've got another hour and a half at this to try and push on to that top 10. But to have these two ghosts at the right point, I've flucked it. Spoke too soon. Come on. I thought that was going to be a 26.8. Can we believe that? I just braked too late. Come on, you absolute nugget. The 8-minute red lap, yes. Yeah, we screwed it, didn't we? Got to be more of a lift and coast round that corner rather than brake and gas it. You lot get a room. Bonnie's... I said Bonnie. Keely's totally in control of this conversation. Nobody's overstepping the mark. It's not about Keely, it's about Bonnie Blue. See if I can be closer. at the end of this straight, and I want to be in front of, or with yellow, much earlier. And Italy's on 9. Oh yeah, Italy's on 9 men, aren't they? On the hotline. Yeah, that's the way it is. I think you were somewhat responsible for that, SJ. I just failed to hook that inside line. I lost about half a second there. Dad's just going to run out of these soon. Unless he goes for the whole sooty and sweep thing. That was a bit of an abrupt line through there. That wasn't tremendously good, was it? We're still at the same spot though, and yellow is just getting away. We're learning plenty though as we do this about where we can just be a little bit quicker. Ah! And where we can make more mistakes. Sidetracked. Still not on the pace. Got to get there. Come on. We're really pulling. We got the gas through there. That's good. We actually pushed on quite hard there. Now we're on to the yellow ghost. Now we know how to beat this ghost into this corner, don't we? Hold this outside line. Third gear in, back on the gas. Fourth gear acceleration. We should be catching yellow. We are leaving red behind a little bit. You think it was an 8? You think that was an 8:25.9? Oof. Did you do an 8:29.25.9 as? It certainly was a unique line, but it didn't really destroy the lap yet. Just want to improve that one more time. I braked way too late. That was a proper mess up. I was focusing on the chat. Come on. Let's get it caught up. Come on. You know we can. You could do this. Brake by the ghost in front, you know you can capitalise on that. Just be cleaner, be smoother. is where I want to make my gains. Come on. Little bit at a time. We know he makes a mistake here as well, don't we? Ran really wide. Now we've got the run in. Come on. Now you got to stay with him. Yes. Come on. That was hard work. We've done well. Come on. Come on, boy wonder. You could do this. Stay with him, don't lose it. Come on. All over in the footy. Germany won, one's guessing. We're just losing the yellow ghost. Now what we don't want to do is brake too late and try and overshoot. Let's see if we can get a 26. Come on. 26 would be good. Oh, you... It's an improvement. Yeah, it'll do. Better. Not brilliant, it's better. Red was ahead of yellow. Check that out. Half a second back, come on. His brother Bellingham. Yeah, brother Bellingham. He went somewhere else, didn't he? Faster in the second split. Even in the third split. Yeah, we're into that's my weak part of the track there, I think. I think we need to be better through that section. Definitely. Still half a second down. We haven't gained anything there. Definitely trying to get into there too quickly, weren't we? Job scored yesterday. Sold him to Dortmund for 28 million. Struggle if you don't replace him. But we're gaining anyway. We've got to gain over a second, really, in this second half of the circuit. Let's see if we can do it. There's no point wasting time. Braking a little bit too late for the corners. Okay. I probably am. Feeling I'm a little bit slow into the corners, so I'm trying to carry the speed through them. But then braking aggressively and locking up, that's probably my issue. I know I broke too late last time down here, so we're going to make some little gains here. Definitely, because I screwed up last lap. At least against the red ghost, that is. So that's almost 8/10 caught up, with just a little bit of earlier braking. So the red ghost now goes ahead of yellow. And we're following red ghost. We need a better run onto the final straight. There it is. Get the draft. Come on. Get that 26. Come on. I never know which side of the hill's the best one to go on. I'm going to go left-hand side this time. It feels a bit steeper and it doesn't go to as high a peak, but I think the right side of the track's got a slightly lower grade to it, but goes higher. Right, we've got to brake just before the left-hander. There's a 26. Thank you, folks. Hey up, Ricky. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the channel, bud. So, I hope everything is good with it. I sold a couple of bits to Ricky. He got a really good deal. And I went out earlier this week, met him one evening and handed over the goods. So parts of my rig have gone elsewhere, and he said he'd drop in and say hello. So welcome, Ricky. Meet the crowd. A good bunch of people. Thank you, Hayden. Thank you, Damo. So we're still slow. Good evening, Ken. Welcome. That was a 26.7. That was a decent jump. That was all right. Just want to break a fraction earlier here. Try and get the car into the corner for that progressive run out. And that was a decent split. So we're still chasing Red Ghost. Ooh, that was a son of a gun. Just thought I got the exit better then and we lost it to the left. So 26.7, where does that put us? Nowhere near, I don't think. 25.4 optimal. That'd be decent, wouldn't it? 1,200th. Where are we on the friends list? Nowhere near the top 10. 17th. Has anybody else pushed and improved? So Big Popper was going to have a go at this one, wasn't he? He was there. I'm not... He's still there. He's still not moved. No drama. Yeah, Le Mans last week, Nürburgring this week. Yeah. Which is my favourite? I'd say the Nürburgring is my favourite of the two. You're welcome, Ricky. I've still got to get to that top 10, which 24.8. Yeah, I'm 2 seconds away. So where am I going to find that? I'm not going to change ghosts at this point. Geordie says, I'm finally into gold but can't do any more. Oof. There's a few people have been saying that they're kind of stuck tonight. I was for 45 minutes. I got to a wall. But as Damo points out, slow down a bit. Slow down on entry to corners. Give yourself the opportunity to accelerate earlier. And you'll find a little bit more speed at the end of the straight, allowing you to brake that little bit earlier again and just capitalize on it, build on it. Trying to shave corners on apexes as well. That takes half a tenth here, half a tenth there. Coast and roll through if you can. Allow the car to roll into the corner and roll out. Big Popper's not doing it tonight. Oh, that's unlucky. Nate says I tried and improved. Just love this track. Damo says braking slightly early, all corners, yeah. I'm trying to allow the car to coast and roll a little bit. Damo's gone for a side of A4 in the chat. I need a little bit of a straight to read that. Fourth gear on all corners, the exit speed is vital and saving time. Not having to change counts a lot at the end. Yep, it does. There's only a couple of corners I'm using third. And that's because I feel I'm much quicker through the corner. Look at Yellow get away there. Absolutely got away through there. 34 degrees to S29 here. In my little corner of the world. My little ghost throwing it all over the place, all over the curbs there, wasn't he? It's not the fastest route. Oh, Yellow Ghost was well quick through here. Well quick. Ricky says he's just laid his lawn. Oh my word, man. Up where you are, temperature must be baking. You're closer to the sun than we are. Right time of day to do it if you've got the old hose pipe on. Hose yourself down. I love it when we have a mistake in the previous ghost. And then that ghost is going to catch us up, so we just have to do better. Come on. Island, well, Dadge is an island, he'll tell you how hot it is. Here we go. We're on the back of Yellow Ghost. We've never been this quick. It is a big jump. It lashed. Oh, Damo's in Ireland as well, isn't he? Yeah, I forgot about that. Lashed rain all day in Dublin. Well, we've had rain all afternoon here in Doncaster, but it's still hot and humid. It's still absolutely baking. It's not broken anything. We've not had any respite from the heat. We need to try and leapfrog this yellow ghost. Yeah, I'm in Donny, Keely. Racing the old ghost. Learning to get into and out of the corners quicker just by having really competitive ghosts and trying to do something a little different each time, and trying to make sure it's the quickest route. Hey JB, dogging last night was tremendous. Dog racing was really good. Now I haven't talked to you guys about that. Went dog racing for the wife's birthday last night, that's why there was no video this morning. However, we had a little bit of a dabble with ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT to predict the outcome, the winners of each race, and we bet on them. Oh, it was tremendous. Oh my god. So we asked it to forecast first and second dog in each race. I can't switch the ghosts off. I think it's like racing in real life. JB, you've missed out. That's JB missed out tonight. Matthew's done an 8:26.296. That's tremendous, Matthew. Well done. We're going up the left side of the hill. We're going to try and be quicker. I want this to be a 25. Genuinely want a 25. A 25 would be a massive push. I can't see it. I think it's going to be a close 26. I do believe in the ghost. I believe the ghost is a massive aid, a massive training aid, a massive assist. Just lost out on the acceleration. 26.1. Just ahead of Matthew. That's another half second gone. Lee says he's done 2 laps and clissed the barrier before the finish line each time. Oh, that's a shocker. That's difficult. Oh, we've just blown that. 8:26.1, where does that put us? I'm going to have to take a bathroom break. Oh. No, you haven't missed out on the dog. And we're in the top 1,000. Yes. Happy days. That's a good effort. Good effort. That's happy days for me. That's good. That puts us where? Oh, we've only gained 2 places. Fat Man's there just behind us, but we're up behind 420, so that gives an indication of where we are. I assume because of the real 24-hour races that we've had, these classic Trial Tiles. Yes, I agree with what you're saying, even though I can't say it. His ticket number was 1001. Just give me 2 seconds. We're just going to take a trip to the bathroom. I'm drinking so much. We is back. There was a whole conversation. Let me give you a very quick synopsis, JB, of what you've missed. There was this whole conversation about a girl whose name rhymes with Lou. Donnie Lou, I think is the best way to say it. I'm just racking my brain, actually. I've just read what Bug Pop has said to Damo. Have you done the Tuesday points yet? The Tuesday points are done. In my style. No, I haven't, JB. That didn't take... That would have took much longer. Much longer. Top 994. Happy with that. Let's see if we can push on. It was Hayden that said 25 in the next lap, then push on for 24s. Yes, I think that's got to be the target. Well done, Damo. Big race this coming Tuesday. The final of the Camaro Cup Tuesday night. And then the final of the GR3s on Friday night. Oh, dodged. JB. It's such a shame I share the first name with a 1970s and 80s kiddie fiddler. Couldn't say it. It's just a name, but it's so synonymous with that dude. Yeah. Still not over though, Big Popper. Still not over. Oh my word. That's not happened tonight. In this heat, doing number twos is just a regular occurrence. Excuse the over familiarity. There isn't time to store up a King Kong's pin, as you've put it, or King Kong's finger, should I say. Now, I really felt on that last lap that the coast was the massive weapon that gave me the ability to catch up. Big flop. No. Now, Big Popper's on the original DD, isn't he? So his disconnects are different to the other ones. Big Popper has the original clamping device on his column, which is different system to what others have got. That clamping device, I don't know if it's still a problem because they released a modification for it. Got kicked from the lobby a couple of times. It wasn't disconnect from his wheel. It was being kicked from the lobby by internet. Okay. Disconnects. The conversation is just so base tonight, isn't it? There's two groups. You wouldn't let it lie. Can't get the car to turn. Wouldn't slow down. I took a massive demo a few minutes ago. Damo started it all. I thought it was Keeley that started it, but there we go. We're way behind, aren't we? We start way behind every time. First lap out is never a good one. See if we can get on it. The Streets. They were a band from Burnley, weren't they? The Streets. Didn't they sing Dry Your Eyes, mate? Yeah. Wasn't it? Made it bigger than what it was necessary. Strong group effort, yes. Everybody's put plenty in tonight, haven't they? No. No. Yeah, they did Dry Your Eyes, mate, The Streets. Dodge. Talking of lion bars, did you hear about the guy that got paid something like 200 quid compensation for his Mars bar that was smooth and didn't have the ripples? Yeah, they were a good band, that first album. I was living in near Burnley when it came out. Is there time? For me to catch... Oh, that's the first time I've slipped out of the carousel. The thing is, right, nothing anybody said tonight has got chatbotted. Nothing. It's absolutely amazing. It's been the most base conversation that's avoided anything. Look at Toblerone. The chatbot has done no work tonight. You've managed to monitor yourselves. It's been excellent. No. Most of these guys are working dudes, they're not holidaying. Except for Daj. Daj is more of a Monday to Tuesday kind of guy. The rest of the week is just chilling. Look how far back we are from red. Chatbot's too busy pissing itself to do any work, yeah. Normally Wilkie has to rein it in. Try and calm it down a bit, but tonight it just let it all go. Feature out, Jeff. Oh. No, Jeff's got a job. Jeff's a bus driver. Jeff seems to have gone off though. He's probably playing GT7 as it stands, isn't he? Jeff's not on my friends list. I don't know if Jeff's actually... He must have got the PlayStation license, the old PlayStation Network thingy. Because he's playing the game, isn't he? So he must have got the online. But is it just the online racing he can't get to, so... The internet stuff he can't do. He lives in Scotland, doesn't he? Internet's quite valuable up there. Professional route master, absolutely. There should be two ghosts here, shouldn't there? Probably two red ones, in all fairness. Well done there, Doug. Yes, I didn't see that one coming until I read the last line before I said it, or before I actually ingested it, and yes. One of the better jokes of the night. Very dad joke. Enjoyed that. See if I can just get this to... I can't get it to hang into there. Traction control used to give me the edge there. Got to, as Damo says, I've got to slow down that bit earlier. That's all the training he's got to do over the next couple of weeks, Jeff. That's going to teach JB. That's how it's going to teach Jeff to do that. Oh, sunshine. We take the piss out of Jeff, but he's a lovely chap. Genuine nice guy. He's only got one fault. Sportsman you, but we can't hold that against him because there's others with that problem, and you know, it's just, it's an issue. Never mind. Oh, that messed up. In the middle doors during tea break. Got to carry the speed better around there. Come off the brakes early and let it roll into that. I wasn't on the throttle early enough there. Stuck in benches. Oh dear. I don't even want to know. Don't want to think about that. Don't want to know. Nice one, Silver. Silver's still number one. Hasn't spoken for about 6 weeks. Still number one. Well done, that man. Had an optimal of a 25 earlier. Absolutely tremendous. I don't know if it's a 4th gear straight. Now, I'm going to say we're in touching distance. We're in touching distance of a lot of things at the minute. One of them is not cloth. Oh, Chihuahua. Oh, come on. When I try and coast and roll without braking, it just throws the car completely. I've got to brake. Can't let it just roll in. Gotta get this yellow bad boy out the way. We need to be chasing the red one. There we go, we're on it again. Come on. So lucky to hold that. Come on. Now we gained the blue timers against my old Ghost, my previous Ghost, lap 1. So there's no real comparison to the Ghost in front. We forgot to change up at the halfway point, but it looks like we're doing okay. We're looking for a 25. A 25. Come on. $25.6. Good guess, JB. Nice one, Az. Well done. Az is going faster. See if we can keep this going. 25,184 optimal. Come on. That would be nice. Let's see if we can hook this corner down here better. We've failed in the last 4 or 5 ghost laps to really get a good corner. Damo's always going to say slow down earlier. Look how much the red ghost slid to the left. Downhill, we're going to short shift. Make use of the boost where we can. Whatever boost there is, there's absolutely nothing of it, but $24,931 on the optimal. Now there's an advantage. 24,557. As is optimal 823. Very good. That wasn't tremendous out of there. That's a great effort, as 23,878. That's brilliant. That rig has helped you tremendously, hasn't it? It's got you more consistent. It's got you feeling the car more. It's really good. I'm glad that buying that rig has really helped you to go that little bit further, even with the wheel. It's tremendous. I'm probably revving it a little bit too high and probably need to just change up that little bit earlier. Oh, you nut bucket. Yeah, you've done well, man. Best investment for you so far was along with that wheel. We've got another 20 minutes left of the stream, so... Oh, I just feared that we'd do that. We'd just get the throttle too early and cut that line. That was a shame. Ah, shocker. Not going to be defeated by it, though. Trying to find more speed through there with a flowing line. Much we a fold down table and an IKEA office chair. There are things to be said for a rig, and I appreciate not everybody has the space, so a rig can really give you a solid base to actually start the process from. A rig will really give you an advantage. Lee's rig is a garden chair and a stand. Well, it's a place to start. I mean, you genuinely can't knock what you've got if you're going to be as quick as that. That's right. Keely's right. If it works, it works. Right, next lap round then. We haven't gone and had a look. The rig is the next investment, yeah. Choose wisely, gentlemen. Choose wisely. Whilst I can promote GT Amiga for their rigs, they are tremendous kit out there. There is tremendous kit out there, and I like what GT Amiga provide, and it's very good stuff. It's all quite affordable as well. When you get overseas, it can be a little bit expensive because of the tariffs, but for the UK purchasers, it should be a great opportunity and a really good rig. Whichever way you choose to go. If you choose to go the aluminium profile or something like Az has got, which has got the front and the rear, and JB's got the similar sort of thing, where you've got a front half of a rig and a back half of a rig, and really decent stuff. Because you can buy it modular. You can buy what you need at the time and buy the next bit when you're ready for it. Lee just sent pics. Yes, very good. We just lost out on a little bit of time there. See if we can find a catch up. We did well through this first half last time. Naked photos sent to Az. Lee with his naked Tesco driver. Get that corner right and it screams lots. Now we're set up to go and catch those two again. We did it last time. There's mistakes in both of them, so let's do it. $24,417. It's going down. Don't mind a bit of a bromance on the channel. We've had a few. Good night, fat man. You take care, buddy. Have a good week. We'll see you on Tuesday. Go as how it's done at Daytona. Come on, let's see if we can really get a slingshot down here. We're not in the same position as we were last time. We're not. We didn't make it. We hit the curb. Should have stayed tight on the black stuff. Still improving though. 24,318. I'm a fear that the gap's going to grow quite large as we get up here though. So we've got a bit of chasing to do. We know we were really quick with the red ghost, so get with it, keep with it. There'll be an advantage. We're gaining again now. Oh, that's good. Corner ever so lightly. Look how much we gained there. 0.003. Just a little way behind. Let's call this catbird seat. We can see everything that's going on and we've got the opportunity to capitalise if we need to, when we want to. I'd be happy to be there at the end of the lap. That's where we broke away in the red ghost. Is the ghost going to be in the threes fairly soon? That would be nice. Or the red ghost make the mistake there. Oh, we just run to the grass. Still gaining though. Up to 6 on the downhill. Let's push, push, push. Come on. 24,057. Ooh, kind of wrecked it. Almost wrecked it. Now he goes to the grass for a spot second here, so let's try and keep this on and make a gain. Oh, we're miles behind. Come on. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Yes, we are. Come on. Buster. Ray Parker Jr. That's my new name. Let's go. It's a 25-2 at the moment. Optimal 20. We're losing so much, aren't we? The yellow ghost is on the right hand side of the track. Come on. Just outside the 24s, just outside. $24,003 optimal. Christ alive. That's got to be top 750 now. Oh, blown it, blown it, blown it. Can't get it back. Let's go and have a look. JB was close with his guess, but not as close. I'm all right with that. Nearly 300 miles for that. 24,003. 653rd. Again, I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. Really happy with that. Ah. Not in the top 10. We've jumped 420 and Stu. We've jumped Andre. Az is in 9. Az didn't manage to gain though with his better improved time, did he? 23,878. He's still in 9th place. We've got to find 1.2 seconds to be anywhere near Az. Our 24,003 though would get us top 10. Thank you, Keely. Not many people call me Jimmy. That's an interesting one. 24,003 would be nice. We've got 20 minutes left of the stream to try and get this done. So 653. Top 500 is always a target. Azza, what place are you on the leaderboard? Are you, cheers my friend, what place are you if you're in the 23.8s? Are you 300s? 400s? Had to have a lift there. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. You're 311 with a 23. Damo's 311 with a 23.5. Happy days. So we're on the edge of Ghost there. Both those ghosts are banged together. Look at how close those two ghosts are. Jimmy! I never watched South Park. I just can't tell you what that would be. It's going to be that from now on. Oh no. Az is 385. That's a great result, Azza. That's where I'd like, well, top 500 I'd like to be. And we know this is Az's ultimate favourite track. There was a mistake there in the Ghost. A17, yeah. They've just got the confidence to go the corners and get it in and be early, and there's no cheats, I don't think, other than being skillful. Don't know about the handbrake thing. I didn't get that right again. What would the handbrake do then, JB, do you think? When you say glitch it? Come on, you beauty. This feels very much like the tests we did last couple of years with getting the certificate and racing the Hondas around. This feels just like that. I have the desire to want to do as well. No, I don't think there's going to be a reset this update. It's not big enough. I don't think it's a big enough update. Just a regular game update that's not going to interfere with much or nothing. They will definitely be thinking about it though, with that ridiculous time on that license test. I'm losing touch with the Red Ghost. Red Ghost is legging it. I've got to do something extremely courageous to catch the red one. I made a couple of mistakes down here, didn't I? We were better through there. Yes, they are the whole lap ones. They're going to be fun. I've got to get to them yet. Oh, there's a mistake we made. Gone to 5th gear much earlier. Let's see if that gives us any advantage. We were touching cloth anyway, whether we were going to make it there or not. We've got no idea whether we're within a second or not. Interesting news I just heard, says JB. I've no idea. $25,073 just outside. I know what JB's talking about. He's talking about earlier, so we'll talk about that after the stream. There's no point giving it any publicity. Doesn't deserve any more. Well, more minutes. That means one more lap. Maybe this one. Excuse me, folks. Yeah, he's on about earlier. It's old news. I think when you start throwing insults about and you cause upset on the stream, I think that's the only action you need to take, really. It's twice now he's told me to shove my channel up my arse, basically in words of less than one syllable. So he has. He doesn't need to come back. If he doesn't realise he's trolling a channel when he does what he does, then he doesn't need to be around us. He is very, very competitive, and he'll do it until he succeeds, so there's no point in having it. He doesn't need to compete with me, he never has done, but he always wants to. So he's not going to have that, and I'm not going to stand for it. It's my channel, it's my place, it's my rules. And if you don't like it, that's it. So we'll talk about it later. He doesn't need to be on my channel. You've started me off. Exactly. Thank you, Keely. I think I lift and brake in a lot of places where I probably shouldn't, you know. I probably don't trust the car a lot. Or enough. And from what Damo says, I brake far too late. A steamer. That's digging up old ground. We need to try and get the jump on both these ghosts. Need to be on the gas early, and I wasn't on it early enough. I'm not gaining on these two. There we go. Keep it on the black stuff, you'll gain. Come on. I don't feel like it should be showing back half a second. Because I feel like I'm within 0.9. Or did we go red? Did we go red last lap? No, we didn't. Interesting. I don't think I'm a second and a half behind the red ghost. Really don't. Oh, Big Popper, that's brilliant play on words. Well done. That's tremendous. It's actually great to hear Big Popper being back on form. I know he's been quiet a lot for the last 4 or 5 months after his injury, but today he feels like it's the Big Popper back. Come on, I'm behind. I need to be gaining. Pretty similar sort of line as I took last time. And we're kind of in the same sort of spot, so... Mr. Shit. Sir Shit. It actually sounds like an Irish word, that. Sir Shit. Oh, we screwed that up. Yeah, miles away. Well, that's where we're going to finish tonight, I think. A 25.010 is going to be as much as we're going to get. But we were close. We could do one more lap, though. We could do. But it's a Sunday night and we've got work tomorrow. Everybody's got work tomorrow. So it wouldn't be the sensible thing. We know it's not sensible. Let's see how far we can get around the lap before we crash it, or it's a waste of time. We're on a high, top 700. We're doing okay. blow across the line as well, look. Optimal 24,183 over 2 laps. If the castle is on the right, where is Vibor? Well, there's 3 castles within visual distance of Vibor. Which castle are you talking about? This is DayZ knowledge. Generous knowledge. I'm already down a 10th. Come on. I should be short shifting, shouldn't I? I know that. I know that. Good night, Big Popper. You take care, my friend. You go get something to eat. Build your strength. The one on the right. Absolute. I didn't see it. I didn't see that one, JB. Big Popper, not hanging around for the extra lap. That short shift didn't work for us. It's had it all. Yellow Ghost was in the lead at this point. Now there's something you guys I haven't told you about. Friday night stream was my biggest ever stream, 585 views, which is tremendous. It earned 0. It didn't get anything for it because streaming doesn't really earn anything because there's no earnings there, but it's the videos that do the earnings. But 585 views is tremendous, and I thank you all for doing so. So see if I'm gaining. Come on, gain on the Ghost. Come on, yes, we're on it. This will be a 24 whether I do or die. And there's a... I've got to ban somebody on Twitch. Where's Wilkie when you need him? And that distracted me enough to wreck me acceleration down here. Oh. Oh, my monitor's going off. That's 4 hours. I've still not fixed them, you know. I've still not turned off that eco saving. Hey, Mad Max. Paging Wilkie. Mad Max is still here on the old Twitcheroo. Come on, Widow. Find that half second. Do it. Nice and smooth steering from here is going to gain you thousands. And thousands count. Oh, use a bit of grass for a bit of a gain. Gain 0.2. damping all over that throttle. It's kind of not 4 presses to get the eco mode off. Kind of not. Next time you pop round, JB, you can have a go. Not that you ever pop round, but you might do soon. You never know. We'll have to do it a couple of times on the old 24-hour if we do that again. In the same sort of similar way. Come on, we're at exactly the same point. Oh, the other one's gone. And the top one's going now. Ah, we red screened it. Ah, frustrating. Never mind, that's where we finish for the day. But thank you very much, folks. It's been a tremendous stream. Really enjoyed it. 6-star roulette ticket. Check that bad boy out. 24135. Ah. 653rds where we finish for the day. Shout out to the guys at the top. Enankuna goes top whilst we're streaming. Average Dad and Hayden, same guy at the top. They're 22169 for Enankuna. Leah's 4th, Damo 5th, Tess in 6th, Cyan 8 in 7th, Triple in 8th, As in 9th with a great time. Binder, Dorsey, Bishop, Widow. We're just ahead of a few. We won't shout them out, but there's some notable mentions there. Fat Man, Big Daz, etc, etc. Thank you all, folks. Thinking lunch one weekend, Mr. and Mrs. JB, Mr. and Mrs. We're going to have to do it, mate. We're going to have to do it at some point because we ain't seen you in a while. So we'll see and do what we can. But thank you very much, folks. Have a good one. Enjoy your week at work. We'll see you Tuesday night. Take care.